All right, hi boys and girls. We are going to get started on our math. So if you would please grab your enVision workbook. I'm going to get the camera. All right. All right, so really quickly before we start correcting, I did notice that on our test last week, we had several people who got 100%, or maybe even just 90%, but we had a couple people that really scored low. Remember, I gave every single answer away in our video on Friday. So if you did that work and wrote it down in your book, like we did on our test back here, if you did that, then you had all of the answers right here, okay? So remember that when you do this, it's really actually going to help in the long run. You'll be able to have the answers to the quizzes, and that way you're showing me that you did your work. All right, we are just getting to know distributive property. So let me see, what colors did I have? All right, so we had red as well. Alrighty. In 1 and 2, draw a line to separate each array into 2 smaller arrays and write the new facts. So this is an array of 4 by 3. And an easy way we could separate it would be just to separate it right in the middle. Okay? So this one up here, number A, or letter A, excuse me, is 2 by 3. And this one is B, and that is 2 times 3. Okay. Oh, goodness sakes, kids. Couldn't see me there for a second. So I split that in half, named this one A, named this one B. Here's the problem for A, and here's the problem for B. Okay. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's a 5 by 6. So we can split this up with 2 if we want to. So for A, we have 2 groups of 6. And for B here, we have 3 groups of 6. And when we add the 2 and the 3 together, we get the 5. All right. So down at the bottom, so you should have these all done already. So we're just going to go through the answers real quick so that we can get moving. All right. So 4 times 6 can be broken into a 1 times 6. And what's 1 plus 3 equals 4. Okay. Number 4, 5 times 8 can be broken up into what times 8 plus 2 times 8? Well, 2 plus what makes 5? 2 plus 3 makes 5. Okay. Number 4, 4 times 5 is equal to blank times 5 plus 2 times blank. Well, we know that this is always going to be the same, 5. Okay, because we're breaking up the first part of, we're breaking up this part. Later we'll start breaking up the second part, but this time we're just breaking up the first part. So 2 plus what will make 2, or make 4? 2. 2 plus 2 makes 4. Number 6, 7 times 6 is equal to 3 times blank plus blank times blank. All right, so we know that it's going to be 6 because we're not breaking up the 6. So that's going to be the same on both of these. And then 3 plus what will give you 7? 3 plus 4. Okay. 3 times 8 is equal to blank times 8 plus 2 times, and we know that's going to be 8 because we aren't breaking up that second part. We're only breaking up the first. So 2 plus what will make 3? 2 plus 1 will make 3. Okay, number 8, 5 times 7 is equal to 2 times blank plus 3 times blank. Okay, 2 and 3 make 5. And we know that times 7, because we're not breaking up the second number. We're just breaking up the first one on this one. Later on, we'll break up the second one. So they're both 7. Number 9, 4 times 7 is equal to blank times blank plus 2 times blank. So we know that this is 7 here. And we know this is 7 here. And we know that 2 plus what makes 4? 2 plus 2 makes 4. And number 10, 5 times 5 is equal to blank times 5 plus 4 times 5. 4 plus what makes 5? 4 plus 1. All right. If you need to pause this to make sure you've checked all of your answers, go ahead and push pause right now, please. On to the back side. All right. Number 11. Tony broke a larger array into a 2 times 3 array. So that's A. Is 2 times 3 plus a 4 times 3. The B is a 4 times 3. Okay. All right. What did the larger array look like? Okay. So if part of it is 4 times 3 and part of it is 2 times 3, we're going to add those up together, and 2 plus 4 equals 6 times 3. Draw a picture. Write an equation to show the relationship between the larger array and the 2 smaller arrays. Okay, so these are the 2 smaller arrays, and they equal the larger array. You can also draw your pictures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That one's A. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This part is B. And we drew a line right there. All right. Press pause if you need to get this written down, please. I think my green pen's about to be done. All right. Number 12. Rosa says she can break this array into 3 sets of 2 smaller arrays. Is Rosa correct? Explain. Okay. She can break it into 3 different sets of 2 smaller arrays. Okay. So if we break it in, like we draw a line here, and we draw a line here, okay? Then we have A, B, and C. All right, let's write the problem for A. A is 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's A. And B is going to be 2 times 8. And C is going to be 2 times 8. And what is the larger one? 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6 times 8. Can she do that? Yes. She can make 3 sets and 3 equations. Okay? All right, let's go to 13. Marcus passed for 16 yards in the first half of a football game. He passed for a total of 49 yards in the entire game. What was Marcus's total passing yardage in the second half? Write equations to represent and solve the problem. Use a question mark for the unknown number. 49 minus 16 equals question mark. Okay, I like to stack it in case I need to borrow. 9 minus 6 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So the question mark equals 33 yards. Go ahead and pause if you need to so you can get all of this written down. Number 14 says Lulu buys a dress for $67, a hat for $35, and shoes for $49. How much did Lulu spend? Okay, so we can stack it. 67 plus 35. 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. That's 100. Now it's 102. We can't forget this one. Plus 49. 2 plus 9 is 11. Carry 1. 1 plus 0 plus 4 is 5. 1 plus nothing is 1. So she spent $151 spent. Okay. And the last one. Akila drew these smaller arrays to find the product of a larger array. Which of the following equations shows the relationship between the larger array and the two smaller arrays? Choose all that apply. So this one is 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the main problem is 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 groups of 6. Okay, so let's look. 6 groups of 6? Nope, already we see that's not correct. 7 groups of 6? Okay, that sounds right. Let's look. 3 groups of 6? 4 groups of 6. That one works. 8 groups of 7. We don't have 8 groups of 7. 7 groups of 6. 4 groups of 6 plus 3 groups of 6. We can do that one too, because we can just switch which array goes first. 7 groups of 7. We don't have 7, we only have 6. So those are your 2 answers that are correct. All right, make sure you've gotten all of your answers correct on there. Tomorrow we'll do the next lesson in line. But right now, I would like you to please get out your interactive notebook